Good evening, and welcome everyone to Bad Fanfiction Live. My name is Master Gamington Smythe III. Good evening, everybody, and you might notice that things have changed a little bit around here. Well, it's all down to the fact that I've managed to have a little bit of reverb, so you get to see below little chat screens so everyone can check along. So there's also things to look at when there are other things going on. So you can have the chat to entertain yourselves if you're wishing to divulge your eyes from the things that are going down here. So now we can have the chat, which has been a big request. Speaking of requests, I request you to look at the link in the description below and to the right here about certain tips. A tip would be very much appreciated. But anyway, let's get on to the subject at hand. This one was actually asked by the chat. The chat was very, very vocal, led by Blazy Blake, July, and 8 Melodies, and of course Fidey, where everyone was actually requesting a lot of Sailor Moon. Now I was thinking, why yes, there hasn't been a very little much of Sailor Moon lately, so I'm more than happy to divulge. But anyway, I welcome all the recent subscribers, because we've had about 5,000 new subscribers in the last few days, thanks to the success of that other Masako's Goku's going to show you. And that was absolutely mesmerizing about how that's suddenly become more and more reputable, and now we actually have more subscribers. So if you are new to the channel, do make yourself known, and make sure to be known that you are most welcome here. Our community is very friendly, and also you might get proposed to, or you might get into a relationship. It's all that lovely. But anyway, how's the chat doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing well, and let's get on, shall we? And for those of you who are new to the chat, we basically talk about 10, maybe 8 fanfictions about a certain topic. This topic being Sailor Moon. And we want to just get on our toes about the ideas about what kind of things are spread around the internet. There are lots and lots of tales to be told, and I shall tell you them now. So, let's get on with the very first one, which is a bit of a challenge, by Featherian Kari, and this one's titled, quite daringly so, The Worst Sailor Moon Story Ever. My friend from school wrote this, and it's insane, rated for language and randomness. The Worst Sailor Moon Story Ever, by Karaoke's Friend. Yeah, my friend wrote this and said it was okay for me to put it up here. Be warned, it's insane. Disclaimer, I don't own Sailor Moon, Magical Girl Pretty Sammy, Inuyasha, Revolutionary Girl Utena, Dragon Ball Z, Chobits, or Digimon. Serena snorted and sucked the spit back into her mouth as she stretched in bed. Ah, wake up, Luna! Pause. Get your butt up, you stupid furball, it's cheese day! Luna woke up after being punted across the room. Mero! What's cheese day? You ignorant cheating, thinks Super S movie with Luna's crush on the blondie scientist. Feline, cheese day is Japan's most important holiday! You celebrate the joys and wonders of chocolate! I don't know, Serena, it sounds like an enemy's trap. Shut up, you evil idiot! I don't care! I wanna eat some chocolate! Serena gets dressed and goes downstairs. Morning on screen, Mum and Dad. Mum replied, Hello, dear. Here's your lunch, and don't be late for school. You stupid idiot. I can't get over the word idiot. Today is March 32nd, and a Saturday. I don't need a lunch. On screen, Mum smiles, strains. Hello, dear. Here's your lunch, and don't be late for school. Serena replied, Screw you. Lena makes better lunches. On screen, Mum shrieks, I can't take it anymore! I need my friggin' Ritalin! On screen, Dad follows on screen, Mom off camera, leaving, Leave some for me, woman! Sammy walks into the kitchen. What's up, my homies? Hello, Sammy. I'm glad you're still here. I wanted to have some sibling bonding with you late, winks suggestively. Sammy replied, No thanks. I gotta get in costume for Magical Girl Pretty Sammy. I'm the star. Ah, my brother is a transvestite! Oh well, she walks out of the house with Luna. You know what, Luna? What, you sorry excuse for a blonde ape? I knew the song that's got everybody's nerves, everybody's nerves, everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerve, and this is how it goes. Continues singing on the sidewalk for several days. I can't take it anymore, you long-haired hoe! Luna Mind Melt Power! Think of the first episode of Sailor Moon R when Usagi gets her memories back. Sunira pauses, wondering why she stopped singing, then screams. Oh no! My poor M&M-sized brain is hurting! Ow! Serena then proceeds to run around screaming like a ninny until she seats repeatedly on Luna. The pettings... Ow! Such heavy weight! Luna then decides it wasn't worth to continue training the Moon Princess and runs away to join the petting zoo, where she later is known as the Amazing Tattooed Cat. Bye-bye, kitty. And Serena went on to go to school because it was now Thursday. On the way, much to Serena's delight and disgust, Molly showed up. Like, hiya, Serena. Like, wow. Like, where's that flea bag that's usually, like, following ya? Like, shut the fucker nuggets up, you retard. Serena shoves Molly into a junkyard with a big beware of dog sign on it. As Molly is eaten by a giant dachshund, she yells, like, totally help me, Tuxedo Melvin! From some episode where Melvin tries to be Tuxedo Mask. Ah, Glaven! Serena sighed. Why do all my friends have to be big losers as I am? All of a sudden, the peaceful day has turned into a Galaxia's little vortex room. Then it turns into the Weather Channel. And then to the feudal era, Inuyasha, where Serena's book bag is vaporized by Kagome's purifying arrow. It always hits something evil in my ass. I want a refund on my powers, Kikyo. Before going back to Galaxia's vortex room. Damn virtual reality remote. Oh, you're back. Big pause. Aren't you going to introduce yourself? Serena sighs as the rest of the scouts appear. Damn it, I never get any alone time with the villains anymore. Serena cries to continue to echo in the vortex. Galaxia interrupts them with, hello, you can't echo in here. It's a vortex. Duh. Duh. Darn, it worked the first time. First episode, Serena gives the villains a headache with her cries. Galaxia clears her throat. I am the evil Soleil Galaxia, and wanna bet? Miss H could take you on, you little... Shut up! All I want to do is my evil speech, and then bursts into song. All I wanna do is have some fun. Big pause. Uranus claps her hands. Attention, please. Neptune and I have an announcement to make. Now, we know this is going to be a complete shock to you, but we've decided to be intimately involved. I think we did a rather good job of hiding in the closet, don't you? At this point, Galaxia, Serena, and all the scouts except Uranus, Neptune, and Jupiter fall to the ground, twitching with perfect XD expressions. And then Rini pops out of a demented bright pink cloud and falls to the ground. And now Galaxia has had enough. What the hell is going on here? Is it so wrong of me to want to finally rule the galaxy? My name is Galaxia for a reason, you know. Rini stopped making out with Darien, who had suddenly appeared to say, shut up, you bitch. I have an announcement to make. Everyone who has not seen the first episode of Revolutionary Guru Tenno or does not know the story, skip the rest of what Rini says. Being as I have pink hair and I'm ugly beyond belief, I have decided to become a prince just like Darien, and lead the future to be all be transvestites. Whee! Luna P kitty magic. Give me a sex change. Rini screams as Luna P says, you stupid brat! Luna P kitty magic this, or I'm so lonely that. Shut the frick up and leave me alone. Luna P then disappeared back into the nauseatingly pink cloud where Rini followed screeching threats. Okay, now is my moment. With this, Galaxia files conveniently hand-sized energy balls at the scouts. Ha 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 ha! I have Super Saiyan powers! Dragon Ball Z if you didn't know that. Ah! All the sensu are screaming in perfect unison. We're melting! And then they blew up together. Whee! That was fun. Meanwhile, Serena was sitting in a daze. Must go to cheese festival. Eat chocolate. When all of a sudden, with a pop, another set of scouts appeared. Venus remarked, hee hee, although I'm a ditzy blonde, I guess Galaxia already destroyed a Persicons. Chobits, sorry about all the different series. I just can't help myself. Oh well. Another set? Galaxia then hits the instant replay button on a remote, and the sales real scouts are killed. Serena actually gets out of her daze now. You mean poopy pants! How could you? Now I have to pass math without Amy cheating for me. This is unforgivable. On behalf of my ego and the other half of Cheese Day, I shall punish you. She then shouted, Serena, Digivolve to... If you can't figure out what anime that is from, you are seriously sad. Super naked girl with crystal thingy. Mon. All of a sudden, Darian showed up again, but then mysteriously died of loss of blood from a nosebleed after he saw Serena. Serena then burst into song into a mere dance. Wahoo! Uh-huh. It's my birthday, and I'm naked. Whee! This is why all the little boys can't see me, because I'm naked. Continues to moonwalk in the air, so much it is a public disgrace. Galaxia and the dead scouts get such huge sweat drops that it fills up the entire vortex. 5 minutes later, Serena's Imperium crystal began to shrine, and all the water disappeared. Nifty! I have to take this thing out to the pawn shop after I don't kick King Galaxia's ass. You will not be able to. Will not times infinity. Galaxia blows Serena a raspberry. You idiot! You already destroyed infinity. I can't prove I can kick your ass until you get it back. Fine then. You can prove it after I finish fixing infinity. So there. Fine. Galaxia then whisk off to the no longer existing infinity. Serena accidentally steps on Galaxia's remote and goes back to the feudal era. Ha ha ha! I knew I sensed the Shikon shard. It's in that girl's crystal, Kagome yelled. Miroku shouted, Wait, Kagome-sama! And he walked up to Serena and said, Oh, beautiful naked anchor person, will you bear my child? Before getting beaten silly by Songo. Kagome then took the Shikon shard and Serena began to slowly turn into Melvin. I know, damn it, you took away my power and beauty. I will kill you. As he lunged for Kagome, Inuyasha cut off his head with a big-ass sword. Gee, I wonder if I can exchange his head for a prize at the cheese festival. Voice gets very Molly-ish. It is like, so totally cool. The head of Melvin screamed. No! The end. Please review, even if you want to flame us. Points at review button. Well, that is definitely a thing. We managed to learn that infinity can be destroyed. It is not infinite, as I thought. And thank you very much to Blazy Blake for the tip. It is very much appreciated, Blaze. Most kind of you. And if you wish to leave a tip like Blaze, feel free to follow the link here or a link in the description. Thank you so much. But yes, I hope everyone enjoyed that first one, because we've got plenty more to come. In fact, speaking of which, we have another thing called By Midnight Wolf, or Larka Wolf Girl. No, we didn't want to do that. Let's see. This one. Okay. By Midnight Wolf, Larka Wolf Girl. The worst Sailor Moon fanfic. Or just the worst Sailor Moon fanfic. Summary. My attempt at writing the worst fanfic ever. Simply something fun to laugh at. Notes. I chose Sailor Moon because it is one of the well-known and came with a horrible English dub. Jokes come from the English dub. Texting lingo, bad writing, and overall bad plot. I tried to include all the bad things I've seen in fanfic and pushed it together. Prologue. Mina could still remember when she first got Artemas, and it had been her first B-day. She had been so happy she shrieked with joy. Chapter 1. Miana stared lovingly at a tiny ball of white fur. His fur looked like pure stardust. It made her giddy. Oh, Artie. I love this nickname. It is so cute, she thought. He rolled, suddenly exposing his naked tummy. Giggling, she scratched it, hearing a purr rack his tiny form. "'Kay, Artie, we should go or we'll be late." Chapter 2. Rabbit walks quickly, glomping the golden-haired female. "Oh, Miana boo-boo." Lol. "How you hanging, girlie?" "Hey, you two Rabbit-chan." Today's bright and shiny blue soul's good, don't you think? Sure guess so. The two golden blonde females skipped their way down the road, cats in tow. Chapter 3. The school is crowed as the girls push their way through. Ha ha ha! They shrill sitting in their seats. The two furball cats simultaneously jumped upon the desks, focusing their minds on making themselves invisible. This is how the cats remain with their blondes every day at school. They must keep an eye on their blondies, and their brownies, and other baked goods. Chapter 4. It was finally lunch break, and the foursome were now resided upon the roof. Rabbit guzzled down her chocolate milk in one sec while Miana savored her 50% apple juice cocktail. While not paying attention, a dark and handsome man silently approached behind the blondes. A rolled-up napkin flew through the air at the blonde with dumplings. Rabbit bit her tongue, causing it to bleed. "You stupid pig, what was that for?" "For your barker hair, you barker!" He quickly ran back from whence he came. "Oh!" "Boys can be such pains," Rabbit screamed, loud as possible, which meant that it could probably be heard by your own very ears. Which, of course, is subjunctive, because I have no idea where your lovely reader is. Anyway, the girls sighed heavily and resumed eating. Chapter 5. Now to the good stuff. Miana shuffled into her room, collapsing onto her princess bed. It had been on sale at Goodwill. "Artie," she pleaded seductively. "School's always made us so hot and bothered." "Please, Artie, if you insist," he said mischievously. Rolling onto her stomach, she exposed her backside to the kitty cat. He crawled up to her zipper, which ran all the way down her blouse. He skillfully took the zipper into his mouth and pulled the zipper all the way down. He then moved further down her body, nudging her skirt with kitty nose. The skirt refused to move, to his annoyance. Giggling profusely, the girl turned herself. She fully removed the undone shirt. She squatted the cat out of her way so that she could pull the skirt all the way down. Naked besides her underwear and bra, the cat could no longer suppress his oversized man cake. Man cake? What? Okay. It jumped excitedly. "Hurry, Miana," he hissed impatiently. She just continued giggling as she removed the pieces of clothing. Naked clad, she seductively spread her legs for him, making him an equally seductive face. "Come up, big cat. You give me what I want." With this, the cat leapt upon her, swirling legs for his little rough kitty tongue around her puckered nipple. She continued giggling until her bit down and it turned into a moan. "OMG, Artie, give it to me!" Wasted no more time, he positioned his hunky piece of kitty meat at her swelling orifice. He slammed into her, taking all her breath away. "OMG, Artie, Artie, Art!" He had had her millions of times before, but none like this. This was devilishly lovely in its goodness. How was it possibly to feel this hot and good? He hissed some kitty sounds as he slammed into her again and again. After what felt like forever, she was brought to ecstasy. It racked her body so hard as it was if her soul was leaving her to go on to the next world, which was apparently one of ecstasy. The cat's seed filled her and continued to gush out of her hole because it could not hold at all. The kitty purred rumbly in his tummy. He fell down contentedly by Sailor V's side. "Oh, Sailor V," he sighed, tail whipping about. The sailor soldier giggled some more. And that was the usual day in the life of the golden-haired soldier of love, Sailor V. Sailor V. The end. Well, that certainly was something. And, well, that was certainly very steamy, I must admit, my dear viewers. I hope everyone is alright, and hope everyone enjoyed that. It was certainly a bit steamy, I must admit. Certainly very toasty. Okay. On to the next one, I believe. Anyway, everybody, this one is a Sailor Moon Teens Titan crossover. This one by Candy Mayer 93. This one entitled, "One of the Scouts Has a Sister." Lita is alone when she figures out that she is miss out of family. Iaita is having a dream about having a sister. There she woke up and she is going to tell the other at the meeting this afternoon. But when she is going to tell them, Darian is there. She goes not want to tell Darian right now, so she take off. Darian sees her, and he is going to tell Serena after the meeting. After the meeting, Ray and the other walk out of the fire room, and she is thinking, why didn't Lita show up? Ray said, where is Lita, guys? She's not here, Serena says. I know that's Serena, but why is she not here with us? Darian is walking out when Serena is talking to Ray. Amy is calling Lita. Hello, Amy, Lita answers the phone. What are you doing at your house, Lita? Because I'm sick to my stomach, and I was taking a nap. Amy, okay, bye-bye. Amy, Darian, yes, Amy. What are you doing here? I am pick up Serena, why? Did you see Lita? Yes, I did, where Ray says. About 5 minutes before the meeting, Darren answers. Okay, why would Lita lie to us, guys? Ray says. Do you want to tell Ken, Darian says to Ray? Who is that? Ray asks, long story, Amy answer. Amy, tell me, Ray said. Ken is Lita friend. Amy answers. Okay, tell Ken to come to the next meeting, Darian. Okay, I will see him tomorrow. On the ride home from the meeting, Serena calling Lita. Hey, Serena, Lita answers. Can I come over today and spend the night? Lita say it okay with me if Darian is not coming. Lita, I am driving. Sorry, it okay. Thank you, you're welcome. It will be okay. Darian drive to Lita apt. Darian said goodbye. Serena says goodbye to her boyfriend. Lita answers the door. Hey, Serena. Hey, Lita, how are you today? Sick, but good. Hope you feel better soon, Lita. Serena said to Lita. Thanks. You, Amy, Ray, Mina, and Darian can come over here and study. Lita said to Serena. Okay, I will tell the others, Lita, Serena said. And I want you all to meet my boyfriend. Okay. OMG, you finally found a man. That like you, Serena asks. Yes, my friend Ken, Lita said to Serena. Okay, I will see you after school. Bye, Lita. Bye, Serena, Lita says before she hang up the phone. I must admit, my dear viewers, I am a little perplexed as to where this so-called, sister is. I'm not quite sure if there was a sister. But, in any case, it was a slight little story. So, there was no Teen Titan action, but it was still a story. So, let us choose... here we go. I'm not sure whether we had this one before, but I recognize the author. This one is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Sailor Moon crossover. Yu-Gi-Oh! Sailor Moon. Yami meet Luna and Yami become Sailor Moon, and Yami has to save Mary. Warning, Yami female. Mars Lover says, Hi everyone, guessed what I thought I make this story. I don't own anything, so here we go. Yami was walking to school when she shelled kids beating up a cat, so he had to do something. Yami, he Scram, stop hurting the cat or I will hurt you. The kids left and Yami saved the cat. Hello there, cat. Do you want me to take off that bandage off your head? When Yami took the bandage off the cat jumped and showed its moon crescent on its head, but Yami had to hurry to school. Owns at school, Yami couldn't stop thinking about the cat after school. Yami was at home and the strange cat came into house and scared Yami hacked to death. Yami said, What the? Cat, hello, there my name is Luna, and what yours? Yami, the cat talk, and am I dreaming? Well, hello there, Luna, my name is Yami. Luna, here, take this. Luna did a backfill, and a brooch show up. Yami says, cool. Yami took it and put it on when went to hear mirror, and Luna jumped to it and was not happy that Yami was not listening. Luna said, Yami, listen to me. Yami said, listen to me? Yami says, what is it, Luna? Luna says, Hout Moon Prism Power. I don't see. Do it. Okay. Moon Prism Power. Mind Crush. Yami transform into Sailor Moon. Yam. What am I wearing? Luna, listen now. Yami hear a friend in danger. Yami said, that sounds like Mary is in danger. Luna, let's go. Yami and Luna ran to Mary and found her knockout and hurt. Yami, hold it right there. Monster, who are you? Yami, I am... Oh! I fight for love and justice. I am Sailor Moon, and in the name of the moon, I will stop you. Monster says, Sailor Moon, never hear of you. Get her! Monster controlled the people, and Yami was under attack until this man Texan Mask showed up. Don't give up, Sailor Moon. Y'all can do it. Yami looked up and was happy. Sailor Moon, thank you, Texan Mask. You're dead sexy. Not as sexy as me, though. Luna, Sailor Moon, you the tiara. Okay. Yami grabbed the tiara. Moon tiara magic. Yami found the tiara and benefited the monster. The end. Maslova said, That's it. Review and commend. Bye and peace. Well, that was a nice little story. It was under attack. I think we've all been under attack on once in our lives. But anyway, I'm going to take a brief pause after the next one. I'm going to chat with the chat, see how everything's going. Perfect. This one is a Sailor Moon Harry Potter crossover. This one is called By Feed Me Say More. Rainbow Sparkle Surprised. I truly and honestly don't know where this came from. God have mercy on my soul. Author's note. I truly and honestly don't know where this came from God have mercy on my soul. Harry lifted his mighty sword of truth, giving a mighty war cry. Princess Buttercup regard back kicking out of the lakes in a show of mighty might, her blood spatters golden armor sparkling in the moonlight. Spreading out in its magnificent gloss, midnight black wings, Harry lifted his sword and cried out, In the name of magic and all that is good and right and pretty and sparkly, I shall punish you. Pressing his two forefingers to his scar, he quickly flung them at the putrid demode that strode atop a Slother love lightning bolt. A pure good magic hit the foul and lonesome, casing him to melt into a puddle of slimy grey goo. Hopping off Princess Buttercup, he patted her gently, and in a flash, the rainbow unicorn turned into a flouting stuffed animal. The wing into a necklace. That's the third one this week, Harry cried. Looking at the floating pushy, he said, Are you sure I'm in this reincarnation of Sailor Moon, Luna? Oh yes, I'm positive, she replied. But isn't she, a she? Harry thought this was a reasonable question. Oh, don't worry about that. It will sort itself out. It'll only hurt for a few days, so don't worry. The floating toy flouted away. Harry looked shocked for a moment. No, hell no! Luna, get your flouting ass! Well, that was certainly a bit of a short story. I wasn't quite sure what was going on there, but all the same. Anyway, let's take a little break. Let's take a little pause, shall we? And see how everyone is doing. Oh goodness, has the stream been okay for everybody? I wanted to make sure because I got a little note saying that it's been a little fussy, as it were. So, do let me know what's going on. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Is everyone doing well? So I don't know. I should be looking down here, I think. Not quite sure, but something. But anyway, it's very nice to be back. And how's everyone finding the new chat system? Is everyone liking the chat down there? Ah yes, everyone's in the chats going like the lucky Tom said his demon. Oh, so the chat's going by very quickly. That ending, truly a nightmare glimpse into man's inhumanity to man, the Zigzag Man says. Everyone's good. Gabe again says he's good. Dreaming of Maggie Kant is good. Maxwell859 is good. Sarah Davis says, I'm a ghost. I guess that's good too, I suppose. First time at your live stream and I love it. Thank you, Ajati Door. Ajati Door? Well, anyway, thank you for coming. I'd like to know what. Let me rephrase that. I'm just so excited to see all this dialogue. Who here it's their first time here? I'd very much like to know. Ah, Joseph Malott says he's seeing you. Welcome, Joseph. Very nice for you to come here. For those of you who are new, just be sure that we do a live stream every week, and it's usually based on a topic. You get to vote on my Twitter feed, or the Twitter feed of MasakoX. It depends which one is around at the time. So, you get to choose, and everyone gets to choose, so it's not based on me. It's either based on the chat, or it's based on the polls. So, there's a live stream. Kyochi Kashu says it's her first time here, or him. Not first live reading, though. So, it's first stream. Gubby Plush says it's his first time here. Calliope Cat, first time there. Frost Almasi, Alexander Eden, Ryan Wilson. Dreamic Maggie Kant's here, the first time for Zigzag Man. Crimson Killer, Jess, Maxwell, 89. Arabic person, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, if I'm honest. If you'd be so kind to tell me how to pronounce that, I'd be very much appreciated. Trunks, very nice of you to be here. And Toxic Dubs, welcome very much. Good morning, and good evening, and afternoon, wherever you are. Manel, this is his first time being able to come here live, so very much appreciated for you to come. Welcome, Oroku Games. Welcome. It's very good of you to be here. And apparently July saying her and Daniel are drinking. Well, I'm sure this is not as strong as stuff as this. Artemiscar122 Masco Senpai, can you do some Metroid fanfiction? Well, it's all about when it comes on the poll, you see. So, until that comes on the poll, Ahmed Imad. Ah, thank you. Welcome, Ahmed Imad. Very good of you to be here. I'm very glad that's actually being spread around the world. All the world should know about fanfiction. It spreads all languages and boundaries. We are all one in the pursuit of tremendous fanfiction. So, Sinistar Proto says, first time here. Hello. Manel Senpai noticed me. Dominus1, hi Masterco. I'll be sure to send on the messages to him. Smythe, help our marriage. Andrea, I hope everything's okay there. Jump Daniel and I are drinking apple juice. That's very hearty stuff, you know. Yeah, you gotta be careful, because otherwise you get onto the orange juice. That's a real strong stuff, I must say. But anyway, be sure to tell all your friends that the Sailor Moon fanfiction is spreading. So retweet the tweets, add a tweet your own. Just be sure to tell everybody for the second half. We want to get more people. Let's see if we can get 100 viewers. That'd be very, very most appreciated. Let's see how we can get to that. Good. So, sorry about Alexander Eden. Hope you can get your battery charged soon. Calliope Cat, shipping does contain shipping here. So, you're welcome, Ahmed. So, Cucumber says, how are you doing this evening, Smythe? I'm doing very well. It's very nice to see the new chat, and there's a lot of new faces here, so I hope you all can come around for next week. So, thank you all for tuning in. So, thank you all. So, 102 watching now. There's 102 people? Wow. I didn't know. The thing is, though, you see, I don't have access to the actual stream, so I'm actually quite curious to see how many people are watching at the same time. 101 watching now. Oh, okay. Wow. I'm actually looking on the chat stream right now, and that's actually really good. I'm actually glad that you can actually see the chat, so excellent. I wasn't quite sure about that, but wow, 101 people. Let's see if we can get more, shall we? That'd be very much appreciated to see that. Let's see if we can get more. Haha, that'd be great. Because you see, I don't get to see the actual views, I see concurrent viewers, so I'm not sure about that at the same time. July says, oh yeah, we made a Skype group. Ah, good. Excellent. I hope that one day we get to meet at a convention sometime. So we can have a nice little community going on. So, oh, thank you, 8 Melodies. It's very much appreciated. It's good to see you, and thank you for all. Let's see if we can get more people in. It's okay, Tomato. It'll get up again. It'll be all hunky-dory. So, yes, indeed. Oh, Sinister, I do hope you don't typicate yourself. Happy anniversary, Fidey. What am I drinking? I'm basically, I'm drinking pure gin. Just kidding, actually, it's water. Gin's not very good for the vocal cords, you see. No, that's my nightcap. That's when I do it when I'm having difficulty trying to find fanfiction. That's the trouble there. Ah. Yeah, okay. Right. I didn't know. Is there a voting system? I'm not quite sure. But anyway. Just as we're now starting to get new people in, be sure to check out the tipping system. There's a link here. Every tip is most welcome. Thank you very much. Now let's get on with some more stories. This one is by I Love Puposed. For those of you who are not sure about I Love Puposed, she was the one that came up with Knuckles and the Fairy, one of my favorite fanfictions from this current season. So, let's go into this one. This one is a Sonic the Hedgehog Sailor Moon crossover. This one entitled The Adventures of Sally Acorn and Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon finds a talking piece of corn named Sally Acorn. Sailor Moon was flying down the road when she saw a piece of cornfield. Wow, she said, flying down. I love corn the most. She picked a piece and heard a scream. What was that? She said. It was me, her corn said. What are you doing in my fod? I am your food, Sally said. I am Sally Acorn. What's your name? Mine? It's Space Girl. What's your name? She said. You already said that, she said. Oh, sorry, she said. Why have you been talking to me? If I plucked you from your luscious plant stem, you must die. No, don't you know? Everyone knows that only Sally Acorn lives when plucked from her bosom. Oh, she said. You're kind of cute. I know. Everyone says that. Well, they all pick the truff. You're pretty hot. Wanna do it? Yee, she said. Sailor stuck up her againer. Oh. Sailor stuck up her againer. I think that's meant to say vagina, but who knows what it's like to say stucking up againer. That I think that goes up with what's a dilly filly, I must admit. Sailor stuck up her againer and lost her for a bit, but then she found her again. Oh, I am pregnant. Who's the father? Me, Sailor said. When's it due? No! Sailor exclaimed. Oh no, I think I hear it cuming. Grab its butt, pull it out. Then the most beautiful baby was born. It was an Nemo alien corn squirrel. And they loved the baby. They lived happily ever after. The end. And againer. Oh joy. I forgot how much I love Pupo so much. She's up there with Mopey, and Peter Camara. Definitely up there. Definitely. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely splendid. I expect quotations of that. Everyone on Meme Generator, get on that. Be sure to say, be careful where you stick up your againer. Hashtag againer. Hashtag againer. We must be having that. Hashtag Sailor againer. Oh, absolutely marvelous. Absolutely splendid. Good. Okay, let's get on with another one, shall we? This one it's a Sailor Moon miscellaneous TV shows crossover by Dut with Da Bro. And this one's titled Da Sailor Mun and Da Sing. I think we're going to need some help about how to go about this one. This requires a little bit of translation. Okay, so there was this guy, Rigit, and he, like Zong, that I read a ceremony, and I must do the thing for them. Ekinan idor when aok a sudden teval debut caused a retorando that burst through the studio. And sorority man was I like, no, the Cyrus Scouts, we must stop the debut for our worlds. So Sario Moon went down and called his friends. Sarah Mercury, Sarah Venus, Celio Mars, Celio Jupiter, and then also Laboon, because he be aware and makes that sound like a woo, because that be the sound where us makes and that debut be a like Zumga, geese ayata the Dakikins, and he be a mastomak. Bina liter the debut no das Dakikins was arrive, and wund. So then Dukikins cried, no Rian secret, because it turned out that he be the secret leader of the ancient civilization of the Macaroonies, and Rian Seacrest. And as like, K-Dot, I'm about to burst this guitar out of Dabu's stomach, and Duckykins came out of the bunghole of Dabu, and Duckykins stayed out of Dabu. Okay guys, so where I was in there, I gabbed out the zombie AIDS, bro, and Dubba be like, oh hell no, bro. Sorry, I forgot to rat an off caps lock. And the tornado DP still standing there like, bro, WTF? What you know talk about me for hard story, dog. So Dabu was alright fighting with Duckykins, and Sarah Munn had ref this point because he was right. K, let's go rape some homeless people. So they go that, and then the tornado get fed up, and and more Mr. Palumbo, who screamed like, trees dancer! And that was the recreation of Mr. Palumbo, the end. Or was it? So then Dabu licked the faces of Ryan's sex crest, and then had her Mac its crest for the world card. Then Palumbo left the end for the real times now. Oh, that was definitely a mental taxing. That was mental taxation on me, I must admit. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not to worry, Princess Luna. You haven't missed Sailor Moon Knight. We've still got at least 3 other fanfictions to go, so you haven't missed anything. And for those of you who have just come in, you can catch up with this stream. I do post it up immediately after it's done. So if you miss something, you can go back to it. Anyway, let's get on with the next one. Let's see. This one. This one is a Big Time Rush Sailor Moon crossover by Hibari Fangirl. Kiyoya Hibari and Serenity Hibari. Rini is in love with Carlos. Kiyoya and Serenity Hibari are now 27 years old. They are having a birthday party for Rini Dana Hibari, who is now 10 years old. There are 18 singers. Their names are Kiyoya, Serenity, Seto, Yuki, Heba, Crow, Ciel, Kotoko, Amu, Utao, Jaden, Hao, Luna, Haruhi, Sora, Rosetta, Ikoto, and Mana. By the way, Beerus, the next Goku's going to show you is going to be taking place on the gaming channel of TFS. That's going to be the Iron Bread one for people that haven't seen the original. So, it's going to go up there. Hey, Kiyoya, Sebastian, Ciel, yes, Crow. Cyrus, have you seen Serenity, How, Jaden? No, we don't know where they are. Why me, Cyrus? Can't find them. What? They were kidnapped. Yes, they were. There was a note in your room, Pharaoh. Thank you. The note read, if you want to see your wife, your sons alive, bring $50,000 to the park. We want you to come alone. What are we going to do? Kiyoya, I don't know, Sebastian, Ciel, Cyrus. Crow, I will get to have the money ready. No, you will not do that, Kiyoya. What are we supposed to do, Ciel, Sebastian, Cyrus, Crow? We have a plan, okay? What is the plan? So, Sebastian, Cyrus, me are coming, will you? And hide in the bush. Wow, that is a great plan. I go with the $50,000 while you guys hide in the bush. Okay, Kiyoya. In the park, Crow, Cyrus, Sebastian, Ciel are in the bush while Kiyoya was meet the ones that kidnapped Serenity. How, Jaden? Well, Pharaoh, Kiyoya, are you here by yourself? Yes, I did. Where is my wife? My sons are Temu, Kale, and Jack. They are right there, Pharaoh. Where is the money? Hey, Crow, Cyrus, Sebastian, Seals, come out on the bush, okay? Pharaoh, we thwart. You came along, you thwart wrong. Hand over Serenity, how, Jaden, to us. Well, there are... Oh my god, are you okay, Serenity? How, Jaden? Yes, we are okay, Kyoya, Sebastian, Seals, Cyrus, Crow. Welcome back home, you guys. Thank you. What happened, Kyoya? Well, Serenity, how, Jaden? We're kidnapped. What? Are they okay? Yes, they are okay, Seto, Yugi, Reborn, and Suna. Hey, Daddy. Oh, hey, Rena, Dana. What are you do out in the garden playing ball with each other, Daddy? Can you play with us, Daddy? Okay, I will play with you. Yes, indeed, Susan McBooth. This is indeed a fanfiction. I'm going to skip it on a little bit. This one's getting a bit repeated. Here we go. Good one to start off on. Hey, Heba! Yes, Yugi, Takeshi, Hayato, have you seen Princess Rini? Princess Dana, no, I have not seen them. Do you want me to help you, Yugi? Takeshi, Hayato? Yes, we want you to help us, Heba. Where are you, Princess Rini? Princess Dana, help us! Did you... Yes, that we did. That is Princess Rini, Princess Dana. Oh my god, it is Jakatemu with Princess Rini. Princess Dana, they are raping Princess Rini. Princess Dana, stop right there, Jack. Atumo, Onoto, Yogi, Haba, Haraso, Takeshi. Oh well, there they are there. Oh my god, are you okay, Princess Rini, Princess Dana? No, we are scared. They rape us, what? They rape you, Rini. Yes, Dana. Yes, Mommy. Daddy, don't worry, Pharaoh, Kyoya, Queen Serenity. We will get a Temu. Jack, for what they did to Rini. Dana, thank you, Yugi, Heba, Hayato, Takeshi. You are welcome, Pharaoh, Kyoya, Queen Serenity. I think the author's trying to pad out somewhat. Hey, Pharaoh, Kyoya, Queen Serenity. Yes, she sees you. I check over Rini. Dana, how are they not good, my Pharaoh? What? They are pregnant. What? They are pregnant? Yes, they are pregnant. Hey, Daddy, Mommy. Yes, Rini, Dana, we want the baby out of us, Daddy. Mommy, are you sure, Rini? Dana, yes, we are sure, Ishizu. Can you take the baby out of us? Yes, I can, Rini. Dana, okay, the baby is out. Thanks, Ishizu, you are welcome. Hey, Kyoya. Yes, Serenity. I have something to talk to you about. What is it, Serenity? I am pregnant. What, are you pregnant? Yes, I am, Kyoya. That is great, Serenity. You are not mad, Kyoya? No, I am not mad, Serenity. Hey, Daddy. Mommy, yes, Rini. I want you to date. You want to date? Yes, I do want to date. Who do you want to date, Rini? His name is Carlos Garcia. We want to meet Carlos. Okay. Hey, Carlos, come in and my parents want to meet you. Okay, Rini. Hey, Mr. Hibari. Mrs. Hibari. Hey, Carlos, it's nice to meet. It's nice to meet you too, Miss Hibari, Mr. Hibari. Oh my god, it is you, Serenity. Oh my god, Carlos, you are from Big Time Russ. Yes, I am, Serenity. How do you know my mom? Carlos, well, Rini, your mother sang with the band. Did you know, Dad? Yes, I did. Wow, that's cool, Mom. Thanks, Rini. You're welcome. Yes, me. Dad, will you let go on a date with Carlos? Thanks, Mom. Dad, you are welcome, Rini. Hey, Mom. Yes, Rini. Are you pregnant? Yes, I am pregnant. Rini, that is cool, Mom. Hey, Crow, Sebastian, Cell, Reborn, Suna. Oh, hey, Kyoya, Serenity. How is Rini, Dana? They are doing fine. Crow, Sebastian, Cell, Reborn, Suna. Where are they? Well, Rini is on a date with Carlos and Dana, is sleeping. And oh, how are you feeling, Serenity? I am feeling fine, Crow, Sebastian, Uncle Reborn, Uncle Suna. Wow, Rini is growing up. Yes, she is growing up. Hey, Uncle Sebastian, Uncle Reborn, Uncle Suna. Yes. Oh, hey, Rena, how are you doing? I am doing fine, Uncle Sebastian, Uncle Reborn, Uncle Suna. I hear that you are dating. Yes, I am. That is great. I am so proud of you. Thanks, Uncle Sebastian, Uncle Reborn, Uncle Suna. Hey, guys. Yes, Lambo the Pharaoh, Kyoria, I want you guys to come to the healing chambers. Why, Serenity, water just broke. Okay, let's go. Hey, Serenity. Oh, hey, Sebastian, Uncle Reborn, Uncle Suna, Rini, Lambo, Kyoria. Oh, they are beautiful. What are their names? Oh, their names are Melinda, Frankie, Hibari. Wow, those names are pretty great. Thanks. Guys, you are welcome. The end. Wow. That is indeed something, my dear viewers. I did not expect that kind of thing to happen. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. Okay, we've done that one. I think we've got time for one more. This one is a Sailor Moon Dragon Ball Z fanfiction crossover. This one is just titled DBZ New Saga by Shadow Knight 98. Just taking out the DBZ bad guys and replacing theme with Sailor Scout. Tell me what you think. Chapter 1. Ultimate Time Skip. Krillin and Gohan stared helplessly into the whirlpool that was created by the Spirit Bomb. They hoped Goku and Piccolo had survived.
Do you think they survived? I mean, they were really close to the blast,
asked Gohan. Well, of course they have. We have to give them more faith than that, said Krillin.
Damn, those Sailor Scouts, Sailor Pluto is the first one we fought, and I already hate her, said Gohan.
What they've done to Planet Vegeta and the Namekians. Gohan, look, it's Piccolo, and Goku is with, said Krillin. Gohan looked over to see a panting Goku and Piccolo sitting on an island not so far.
Daddy, you're alive,
Gohan said as he and Krillin flew.
Daddy!
Gohan yelled as he jumped into Goku's arms. You did, Goku! You killed Sailor Pluto! We're saved! Krillin said. As the group sat in the silence, it was interrupted by Krillin's gasp of fear.
Huh? What is it, Krillin?
asked Goku. As the others looked up at the rocks, they too laid their eyes upon Sailor Pluto. The blast had torn her clothes and it made her more revealing.
Die, Goku,
Sailor Pluto yelled in rage. A red beam had shot from her fingertip and was aimed straight for Goku's chest, but unexpectedly Piccolo knocked Goku aside, taking the blast to his own chest.
No!
Goku yelled as angry sky rocketing.
No! Piccolo!
Gohan yelled. I can't yell because it's a bit late at night here.
For the sake of my master, Sailor Moon, all Saiyan must die,
Pluto said with no emotion. A
Saiyan kills her in the future. I must not let that happen.
Goku glared at Pluto with no longer sympathy but hatred.
Krillin, Gohan, my ship is not too far from here. Take Piccolo and Bulma and leave now.
Goku said, not taking his eye off Pluto. We can't leave you! They both yelled in unison.
I'm sorry, but if you think you and your little friends can escape, you're sadly mistaken,
Pluto said as she screamed out the last bit as she sent a little red beam flying and hit Krillin. Help me! Was the last thing he said before he was blown to bits by the beam.
Ha 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 ha! Pop goes the weasel,
Sailor Pluto joked as Goku snapped.
I won't let you get away with this!
Goku screamed as he powered up. Sailor Pluto backed away while Gohan stared in shock. She had been warned about a certain transformation, but never would she have thought it was real. I won't let you! Goku screamed as he powered up beyond belief. No! Goku screamed as her hair turned golden and his eyes turned aqua.
Gohan, listen very carefully. Take Piccolo and leave this planet now,
Goku said, but Gohan still stood there in shock.
This is the last time I'm going to tell you! Leave now!
Goku screamed. Gohan ran over to Piccolo and picked him up and flew off, while Goku glared at Pluto. King Kai, with the remaining wishes, I would like you to revive everyone who was killed on Namek, Goku said. Then have everyone on Namek transported to Earth apart from me and Pluto. Saiyans weren't as innocent as you think. They did a lot of evil things as well. Pluto smiled, which then disappeared as Goku smiled as well. The Saiyan paid for their crime. The Scouts saw to that. Now it's their turn to pay, Goku said as he powered up. Now you will know the horror, Pluto! Kronos Typhoon! Pluto yelled as she aimed it at Goku, who dodged easily as she kept on using it. Why can't I hit you? She yelled, and after a long pause, Goku said, You did not say please. Why, you! She screamed. Supernova! She yelled as she hauled the attack at Goku. There was a huge explosion, but Goku came out unharmed. What are you? She screamed. Goku stared at her and said,
You haven't figured it out yet? Well, I'll explain,
Goku said while stared at him blankly.
I am the hope of the universe. You know what? I'm just going to change this. I am the hope of the omniverse. I am the light bulb in the darkness. I am the bacon in the fridge for all living things that cry out in hunger. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the terror, that flaps in the night. I am Son Goku, and I am a Super Saiyan.
As they fought, Goku knew he already won.
I give up, Pluto. Give up your way, and we will never meet again, said Goku emotionless. I won't let you walk away, yelled Pluto. Pluto Planet Power! A beam with great power was fired directly at Goku. You fool! Kamehameha! Goku screamed that Pluto was killed in the beam battle, but what will happen in the next fight? Tune in next time. Well, that was indeed a very, very fitting end to this session. This was a very fun night, everybody. Thank you all for coming in. And, everyone. I think everybody enjoyed that somewhat. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in, everybody. This was indeed very fun. It's good to see everyone enjoying that time. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in, guys and girls. Oh, you guys don't want me to go? Well. I suppose we could do one more. Okay. This one is a Sailor Moon Matrix crossover. This one by Muffin Allen. Entitled Sailing Through the Matrix. A Sailor Moon and the Matrix crossover fanfic with possession. For more, see our Tumblr, Durable Fanfiction Shots. Neo awoke on a pink frilly bed. I should be out of the Matrix. Why am I still in? He thought as he got up and headed to the nearest bathroom. Being the one, he needed to do number one. Once in the bathroom, he saw the worst possible stereotypical 90s comedy plot device in action. His zipper down ready for a morning leak. Nothing came out. I don't mean he couldn't urinate, but instead, that his penis was gone. Cue dramatic record scratch. Panicked, he looked in the mirror. Those eyes. Whose are they? Whoa. He asked, looking at the bright, bulgy, over-proportioned eyes staring back at him. All about him, 90s anime cuteness overwhelmed his senses. He was the now magical girl, Sailor Moon. Hey, Sabrina. I mean, Sailor Moon. No. Hey, Sabrina, my daggy boy. I mean Sailor Moon. How was your catnap meow? Did you have a dream about that dreamy guy Keanu Reeves again? On the fridge, yeah. The talking black cat meowed. Oh, fuck. Another black cat. Neo Sailor Moon squealed schoolgirl-like as she punted the cat out of the window, shattering the glass into a million or so pieces. So you can zoom that in a bit. We can't quite do that. Okay. What's with all the noise? Yawned the pink-wigged mini-me. Neo Sailor Moon looked up, down, at the midget. The agents are now using midgets disguised as Japanese schoolgirls. No, it says, whoa, the agents are now using midgets disguised as Japanese schoolgirls. Good thing I learned 5-minute kung fu 10 minutes ago, Neo thought to himself, while breaking the girl's face on his knee, MMA style. Trying to find a phone booth, Neo Moon ran outside while still wearing his or her pajamas. It was funny, like in a romantic comedy anime type of humor, but Neo didn't understand comedy. He was too busy doing the Matrix lean dodge thingy around every corner to avoid dropping his toast. The toast, of course, was in his mouth since he was now a Japanese schoolgirl. Ohio, Sailor Moon, yelled the girl. But Neo wasn't falling for that trick. I'll tell you, just like I told all those cute guys I ran into while turning the corner with my toast.
The toast is all mine, whoa! Ranted Neo Moon in a delusional state due to the body swap or whatever happened to him, her. Neo Moon took a fighting stance. The Kill Bill theme started, and the red camera filter came on while zooming in and out of his face. Oh no! Sailor Moon must have been attacked by one of his enemies, whose name I can't remember because I haven't seen the show in years, exclaimed the red Sailor Moon chick while taking a literal hammer and swinging it in an attempt to break the fourth wall. I will save you, Sailor Moon, she said right before her transformation scene. I knew she was an agent. I must now use my powers. Well, as the one, I must see through this glowy stuff. Whoa, exclaimed Keanu Moon while charging his power. Sadly, K-Moon accidental made him or self-transform into seeing the truth. Dazed and confused due to his body glowing and the background turning into flashy lights and stuff, K-Moon picked up the hammer because it was hammer time. You can't touch me because I'm the main character, said K-Moon, holding the hammer of fourth wall breaking. Keanu Moon-chan Samako knew what he had to do. He had to collect the 7 Dragon Balls and with them chant, "There's no place like home, whoa." More like, "There's no place like Wome." However, to do this, he must defeat the 4 Saint Beasts in the Shadow Realm by playing 9,967 consecutive games of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah! Realizing the difficulty of this challenge, Neo Moon did what any sane anime schoolgirl who is actually a grown man would do. Find a white cat-looking thing and make a contract. Seeing as how it was the 90s and depressing magical girl shows with serious undertones did not exist yet, he did the second best thing. He mashed everything he could find with the hammer of fourth wall breaking. 17 condemned buildings and countless homicides later, Keanu Moon realized the hammer of fourth wall breaking cannot literally break the fourth wall. Its true use was to give the writer the ability to make humorous remarks by having the characters become self-aware. Now that K-Moon was fully self-aware by drinking the blood of virgins he sacrificed with his hammer of fourth wall breaking, he began to argue with the writer. Whoa, what the fuck, man? I just picked up the hammer. I didn't kill anyone or drink their blood. Stop telling a story that didn't happen, whoa. Neo Moon interrupts the author rudely. Seriously, why am I already a schoolgirl? What the hell is this with all the violence, whoa? You make me a sad Keanu. Please just stop this train wreck, man. Thus, for arguing with the author, Keanu was crudely written into a copy of 50 Shades of Grey as the female protagonist. The end. P.S. He was never again not a sad Keanu. Well, that was certainly a very fitting end, my dear viewers. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Thank you all for tuning in. And it was very, very enjoyable. Thank you all for coming in. And I hope that the stream wasn't too fussy. I did get some little notifications here and there. But we have been going on for just over an hour now. So, thank you all for tuning in. And if it was your first time here, I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you again next time. So, as it is befitting to say, thank you all for tuning in. And I hope to see you soon. On the next Bad Fanfiction Live. Until next time, everyone, be sure to check out my Twitter feed and subscribe. Until then, Toodle Pip!